Today we're going to play some Renfri Beast, Renfri Rain, whatever you want to call it. Had some requests for some Rain type decks, and we usually do non-Renfri, so I figured we would do a Renfri one just for a bit of variety. Even though it's not my favorite, it's still somewhat interesting, I guess. So as far as this one, we're going to play Rage of the Sea. Gives you a bunch of synergies, a bunch of points early, and then you replace it with a Renfri leader. It's the basic idea. Playing Mask, we want to discard stuff because we are going to play a big Corrupted Flaminica, ideally. So Mask lets us cycle through our deck, gets us low consistency, lets us discard the bad beasts we don't want to actually be playing. Renfri's best in like a carryover round 2 situation. You win round 1 with a bunch of tempo, play round 2, get Renfri going, carry over her leader, then round 3 you finish with a giant Corrupted Flaminica is probably the best game plan normally for this deck. To facilitate that, you have the Kraken, incredibly potent mid-range card. You can play this to secure rounds. It has great synergies with stuff like messengers. And yeah, it's just really strong. You have to be careful though, it doesn't come back. I think if your range row is full, I want to say. The opposite row doesn't work then. I think that's how it is. I'm not too sure about the bug with this one though. We got Roach Knickers for thinning and consistency and some beast setup. Playing the Kelpie. We're going to go with the 6 Rain Kelpie instead of the 7. I ran a couple extra humans and run the Duregure because we cut Aguara down to Duregure due to nerfs to like Renfri and such. And then we're going to run 2 Scalds for a bit extra consistency. I think we'll do that. And then we'll have one less turn of Rain on the Kelpie. Just something to keep in mind. Then we've got the Corrupted Flaminica, our finisher. You can play this round 2 to win a round 2, then bring it back with the Fukusha. That's really great against decks you know don't play Graveyard Banish. Operator, I debated Operator. You can cut Operator for the Aguara, we mentioned her. That's fine. You can also cut Operator and Duregure if you want. It gives you 13. You do something else there. You can do a 9 and a 4. And you can cut one of the Seagulls out. You can fit in a Geralt if you want to for a Tall Punish. We don't have a Tall Punish in this, but with the nerfs to that, it got very expensive. So I opted just to do this. Then we have the Renfri's Gang. Great tempo, great thinning. Everyone knows this card. Messenger of the Sea is very potent. We want to spawn it off of Operator. To be honest, I played like 4 or 5 games of this. Just like practice, warm up, you know how it is. And we never drew Operator, Messenger in our opening hand, which means when we record the video, it'll be in our hand every single game. Because that's how RNG works. Definitely. We're playing Double Seagull. This card got buffed to 2, so it's a 13 for 6, which is incredibly good value. You do have to make sure the stuff you hit gets damaged, but with Rain pinging stuff down, that's not too big a deal. And it gives you a whole bunch of carryover, which is fantastic. So you can use this to set up carryover in round 1. A lot of the time, you might over-tempo round 1 where the opponent passes, or like you're looking at your Roach coming out, Knickers coming out, the opponent's looking like they're going to pass into round 2 and 3. You can get carryover set up with Seagull, which is very good. Little Half-Brews, the 2 Scalds, Elder Bear, Savage Bear, Squirrel, Wolfpack, and Anglerfish. Basically, the better the 4 Persian beasts. If you want to make your Corrupted Flaminica even better, you can play like King Cobra, stuff like that. The other beasts, they don't fit quite as well here, but I think we'll just do this. So that's the deck. Basic idea, like I said, win round 1 with tempo. Round 2, you carry play some round 2 with Renfri carrying over. The reason you like playing round 2 is so you get more beasts in your graveyard for Corrupted Flaminica, and Renfri's very strong order carryover. And then round 3, you just kind of win with Flaminica is the idea. You can also play longer rounds if you hold on to like both Messengers and Operator. You got some very long round potential there. So let's go just get in some games, see how we do today. The real money boy. See, we have some Nilfgaard. A lot of things can play Tactical Decision, Clog, Mill, Constructs, my favorite. This isn't too bad because we can discard this off of the Mask, so it's not too bad to keep. Usually want to discard some of the bad cards off of this. Squirrel will debate keeping. I don't think it helps here unless he's playing Abduction-based deck. I'll put that back. So we'll discard the Squirrel if we don't need it instead of that one. As far as opening up here, no Messenger. A little unfortunate. Let's just start with the little Half-Brew. Oh, we're doing something weird.
Those mixtures sustain me.
Okay. Didn't think I'd ever see this card played again. Although I actually saw someone else playing this recently too. It's weird. Let's pull that Renfri Gang out of our deck. Just get some tempo going.
A pleasure to bleed you.
Could be a Shoop deck, or it could just be having some fun with Reveal. Oh, Neuromancy, what are we getting here? We'll squirrel that, I think. But what is he gonna get? Okay, so it's Construct. Okay. I really like Constructs. That being said, they are actually a fairly dangerous deck. But a deck that really wants its second use of Oneiromancy as well. We might have to discard a Seagull with this. Let's see if we draw 4 Persian. Nice, we did. Discarding Seagull's pretty... It's not great, because you have the extra points on deploy, but it is at least a carryover. We had a very high chance to discard draw something else we don't want to discard there. Like these were potential draws there we didn't want to get, but we don't have many great plays because we don't have the messenger. There's the Frenzied. Alright, so now we can go pull our Anglerfish out. I want to play a gold to get Roach, but I don't want to play these golds. So let's just do this for Anglerfish. And then... we'll take the extra Seagull, I think, here. Even though it pings us 1. Because I don't think he'll pass here, and if he does, we could potentially set up more Seagulls for a big carryover. Which is the downside of pinging ourselves there, as we go down an extra point tempo-wise right now. If we place another card, we'll have to use our second leader. Alright, this is a bit strange. What did he give us? A Renfri's Gang? Not what we want to have here. So, the actually thing with the Seagulls, we can put this ranged, and then we won't be able to respawn all the Seagulls, so we'll keep some carryover. Which I do like here. So when he dies, we'll get a couple back. But since we stacked an extra unit in our range draw, these can go back. We can get these back later, so it's not too big a deal because they go to the bottom of the deck. We have 3 Seagulls carrying over as well. Alright, there's the Colossal Ifrit, so he wants to recycle that. It's not Shoop though, he did this. It's a weird way to play Constructs. Have not seen it before, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I want to do this Rain here and play the Renfri, I think. Just carry her over. The 6 damage could be good. I think we'll take the passive here. Let's get the Roach out. He has some potential scary plays, right? Like, this is so weird. Why are we playing Clog with Constructs? Constructs are good enough, they don't need it. I mean, I guess the answer is he wants to. We have a lot of carryover. Normally the scary thing he could do here is they'll recycle this, use this as a finisher. Don't really want this in our deck either. Nothing we can do about it though. He needs a good tempo play here. Although the Anglerfish will go back. He's like an 8-point tempo play. He's gonna go for some RNG. Alright, what's the RNG? We have very few high provision cards in our deck still. which I guess he just found out the hard way. Because they're all in our hand, which is why we passed. We have 2 cards that would have saved him there. Another Infiltrator. I mean, sure, if you just want to clog us, I guess you can play Clog Constructs. Surprised there's no Sandor then. If you didn't draw it. We do go up an extra card here, though. He's going to clog us again with Gorther, but we have all the key golds. So it's not too bad. The only thing we'd want is Kelpie. These are on the bottom, so we don't have to worry about redrawing into them. We could redraw into these, though. So I think we'll just keep what we have. There's no... I would guess he's going to Gorther, then either slam Snowdrop, Leader, to try and tempo shove us here, which wouldn't make much sense, or just try and clog us again with something. Maybe he'll play the Sandor. I don't imagine he'd Snowdrop Leader till we played something for the Mage Assassins. Golem makes sense. Giving us some bad draws. Perfectly reasonable play by him. Perfectly reasonable.
Hey, listen here.
Let's get rid of that. We don't need a 2-card lead coming up to round 3. You just throw down the little half-brew after this. So he just wants to clog us. Bit strange, to be honest, here. I want to play this because it lets us have access to the anglerfish thinning for a bit of tempo with the Fuchsia if we need it. This is a lot of clogging he's doing here, but we did draw our key cards. So as long as they don't get blood out, we'll be okay. Where this could get scary is if he goes like Leader with Snowdrop here. It's a lot of points he's putting on the board. A lot of points. Probably end up having to Fuchsia. Have so many seagulls, we just need something to die, but these are too big. Like, we can kill something with our Leader if we need to. It's gonna be a bit rough to do that. Okay, so now we just want to check if we can do Fuchsia, or play Corrupted Flaminica, then Fuchsia it back later. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beasts, so she is a 10. That is not enough. Oh, plus her base powers too, right? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 boost. So this should be enough then. Then we can Fuchsia her for last say. Oh, I forgot about the Renfri passive. You can tell I don't use Renfri very much. This is still the best play. These would want to save anyway. We'd still end up doing this. I just wanted to make sure it was enough. But yeah, we had the extra 4 points from Renfri, which I forgot about because we don't play Renfri very much. Alright, this hand looks quite good outside of Operator. Now it looks really good. Let's say if we didn't draw one of the messengers there, we'd probably put the Operator back. So we only have one really bad draw on the Infiltrator. Want to have the Kelpie reigning. I think we just do this. He's already played Frenzied. He hasn't shuffled this back yet, so which means he has exactly Colossal for damage and maybe a second Coded Weapons. The weapons is slow. If he says with Colossal, he's losing a bunch of potential value on it being a Catal punish. And he's got a 25% chance on this dying to the Mage Assassins, which is fairly unlikely, and he's going to want to do that Leader early the round. There's a good chance this lives. He might not want to Colossal it, and he might want to just... He's just going to RNG for it. Okay. See if the Mage Assassins hit. They shouldn't. But you never know. Some people are lucky. No Asira there, because he would have done that first. Alright, good. We don't get double zapped. And then he might have a 2 damage... Does he have a 2 damage ping? Out? He's just going to go for the code weapons anyway. Okay. This is fine. We'll drop the Kelpie in. Kelpie will be quite good here. We'll play our other one with the rain already out, which is nice. And Fukusha will revive the Fulminica, which will... The rain won't matter too much because we'll do it last say. But it'll bring out our 2 Anglerfish for a bit more tempo. And then we also, remember, we have a whole bunch of points of Seagulls left over. You've got 10 Seagull carryover still. There's the 10 damage. That should mean this lives at least. This will eventually die to get the Seagulls back. We don't have to worry about that. Then probably play Kraken this turn. We could have played Kraken last turn, but I wanted the points from this. And honestly, it's not doing too much. Like, we're not getting much value out of it. Dead Man's Tongue's fine here. He's played all his power cards. Anyway, now the Kraken looks a lot better. We pull stuff out of the melee row to hit it. We're gonna play this here. The rain hits here still. I don't think it matters. There's Seagulls going. So let 10 carry over. Perfectly balanced card. Anglerfish. I think this will do it. Shouldn't have much left. I like my version of Constructs much better than what he's playing. Yeah, sure, there's a Colgrim, but we've been... This is a 6 damage, right? We've just been holding this, so we don't really care. I think it's much better to play without the Colgrim, and the Clog stuff is just too low value. I mean, we don't need our leader, we don't need the Fukusha, we don't need the Corrupted Fulminica. We win that by like 40 points or something. Interesting approach for Constructs, but I don't like it.
There is no other way.
Some Arachas Storm. He's not going to like us here. Rain is very good against Swarm because the rain damage just kills all the drones. Oh, we actually have Messenger Operator. That's nice. Seagull also kills drones. Scald. Probably Skull discard that, though. Kill, what are you doing? Some Riders? Okay, so this is non-Tattering Arachas Swarm. I do really enjoy that deck. The non-Tatterwing, that is. I think we just start off like this.
This mess people know. His eyes only.
Figures.
Nelly sends blessings. Repay her with reverence.
One save squirrel for Hive Mind. It's really big to hit that. Oh, so it's Golden Necker. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Good removal from him, then. Alright, you can just kill our stuff here. We have Kraken. We could Seagull. Seagull's effectively carryover. Or it's Tempo if we decide to kill the drone he has on board. Which one do we like better? Kraken's also incredible in this matchup. I don't want to waste it. Let's just do the safe play here. Just throw the gang down.
Sharpen the bolt, boys.
And then we're uneven, so we get a pretty big tell of what he wants to do here. Okay, that's good. I think we just fired Tempo Seagull. Great value. And then if it looks scary, we can throw down Kraken if he doesn't spawn a bunch more melee, which he shouldn't. He should play stuff ranged. Question is, do we throw the Kraken here? I think we do. That should just knock him down right about on even here, yeah. Ooh. We don't want to take it on even here. Want to cycle.
Don't you pester me.
We don't take the uneven because Golden Necker, if he has it, is so devastating in like a decisive round. I want to make him play it now while we have advantage. Tempo advantage. I don't want this. This is a good hand. We're just missing our best cards. I debated. I think with squirrels we want to keep that. I debated here what we want to do, but with the thin out the 2 anglerfish still, then get these guys drawn. And then we can just Seagull if he like opens with a nest or something. Let's control the drone count. Ethereal. Good old Ethereal. So that's our lock target.
I do not mince words on principle.
Hopefully he doesn't have a Purify. Don't think he will. Obviously there's no Hive Mind. So this isn't really much point keeping this. Like I said here, we'll go not nest, we'll go Seagull. Kill those off. And since we're holding Kelpie, it makes a bit of sense to just do this and kill 2 more drones just to keep his unit count down. We can't pay off his large numbers. We'll go Kelpie, hit his ranged row. So Jotun. Let's also thin out our anglerfish, and we're feeling pretty good here. Play Messenger next. He might play more little guys melee, in which case we leader it. Banishes the Kelpie. Actually a bit annoying, because we might replay that.
This mess.
Or we thought about... Often you think about replaying it. There's the Siri. Banish here doesn't do anything, but it does put a beast in our graveyard. Just in case there's an Ozra, we'll take that one. And we get away with the Renfri here for carryover. And we could kill the... Okay, we'll take that. We're not going to carry it over then. This is worth it. The fact that we got very lucky there with the order create. I wasn't planning on using it. Going black blood, that's interesting. Wait, is he just... He's... Okay, he does barely have enough. So black blood kills our messenger. Lucky for him we had that out there. Alright, so we have Fukusha. Okay, so Curse of Corruption is potential tall punish. We're missing from our deck nothing. This is our best hand. Well, let's see what he's got. I think we just do Corrupt with Minika before Fukusha in case he has a punish for it. Well, actually, no, he'll have a Spores, which won't kill it. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Okay. The Spores is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Does he bring back Messenger? Oh, tell me there's no Glusty Warp. Don't be a Glusty Warp deck. Okay. Chimera's still pretty bad, but Glusty Warp is a lot worse. So he has 2 more turns. Messenger's probably the pick then.
Your descendants, my beloved, sacrifices for Melusi, one and all.
One born to hang will never drain.
Can't Spores both Messenger and this. Well, I mean, if he has the Spores, he has the Spores. We're gonna find out. He probably does. I think it's just barely not enough, though. Okay, it's Bone Talisman. We're good. GG. The Spores is minus 16, he spawns 1, so we still do okay there. Thanks to the Renfri passive, 4 points. We've got probably some soldiers. Good chance of it being some Shoop soldiers. Well, that's a little unfortunate there.
Oh, how wonderful! You speak our tongue.
Dregary's our only gold that pulls out Roach here. That we can commit fairly early. Oh, this is Lirio. We're probably doomed. Didn't realize that. Yeah, his hand's not amazing. What are we doing? Playing Night Challenger? Come on. We played Night Challenger recently. It's pretty fun. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. I am tempted to lock that just because it pulls out our Roach and nothing else we want to play here will. It feels like a bit of a waste of it. But we don't have much other value either.
Our world is in harmony.
Just do it because it gets the Roach. He has only one in his hand. I'm not too concerned about the order on it. It's just more so that we want to try and get a little value when we play the Knickers. Or not the Knickers, the Roach. Like, the Dregary's the only thing that pulls it out. We don't want to play Kraken too early.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
Could be a Ivo deck with spamming the orders. It's always a thing. Pretty fun thing, too. Sword draw. Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of. Sihil loses a point. I still think we do it. So I'm not sure how much he'll play into this round. We have to be a little careful if it's the Ivo cycle deck. Because if it is, we don't have a tall punish for the Ivo. Ah, Sihil. Okay. Alright. So it's Sihil Ivo. Sihil Ivo. Our hand's not great to deal with this.
We conquered Gesso. These lordling scum are no better.
Your hand's not great to deal with this. We do have the Kraken, like that's a thing. The problem is our messenger's not doing much. Do have both gangs as well. The thing is, we could just pass, but we have no tall punish for the Ivo later. That's the concern, and the armor means we're gonna lose a lot of value on rain. I think we should play the messenger. It will never really get value here. Okay, never mind, we lied. It's pretty lucky. I think we might have to Kraken if he goes for like a battle stations. There's the Magni. And take our Seagull. This makes this Kraken pretty nice though. He's gonna spawn, which he should. Not this turn, but he probably will. So here's the thing. We still want to thin out the other anglerfish. We can use this one for carryover later. So we could, like, leader, melee row, play melee, scald. Probably what we do here. Yeah, and I know it's not going to work. I always leave it on just in case. You never know. Oh, we're getting so lucky on this rain here. Really shouldn't be counting on that. And we're not counting on it, it's just happening. And then here we either pass or play Kraken. I think it's a pass. Because the Ivo is really scary if the round goes really long. But at this point, he's played enough cards that it shouldn't be all that long.
101, 102, 103.
Do you use a leader charge? Yeah, that makes sense. Then we take the pass here. There was the Kraken option. But I think we might need it later. And the Sihil decks like to be reactive. If he wins the round, he has to be proactive. There's also probably Nausicaa Sergeants? Maybe not, but there might be. And those also don't like going first in round 2. Alright, so he's gonna go keep cycling.
152, 154.
It's an interesting game, no matter what happens here. Operator, messenger. Alright, so we put back a gang. Put back this. We kind of have the cards we want now. Other than these two, which would be quite important to draw. He has, what, 7 in hand? He could do a really strong push here. If he wants to try for it. If Lyra is feeling pretty spicy, we could see an Elta Ball down here, although I don't think we will. Oh no, I don't watch people's streams, know what they play. Alright, he's gonna go straight to long round 3. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Don't think Squirrel gets much value. Could play that, or could thin with the gang. I think I want the gang tempo though. I don't think this does much. I don't think it matters. We'll just pick the Seagull. Keep our cards out of his graveyard. It is 2 points of carryover. So we still have the Kraken, which is potentially scary. Depends on how much removal he's running. And we just want to find Fukusha, and we want to find the Corrupted Flaminica. We have 3 bricks, though. I mean, he has last say, so the Corrupted Flaminica I don't really want to count on as a play. Might just keep this. I guess we could do 1 redraw. Alright, you know what? Sometimes lucky. We're getting pretty lucky this game. That Rain Ping round 1 was super good, and then we got a nice draw there, which we weren't really expecting. There's a good chance we messed our hand up there. We start with the Renfri's gang. Yeah, we do.
Heard about Tridam Ultimatum?
Thousand Fables makes a lot of sense. It's the crossbow. So this rain never does much to the armor. So we really want the Kraken to move stuff melee. That gives him the extra points though. I still think we do this right now.
This message is for Fulmar. His eyes only.
So we want to go into Kelpie. Where's the Alba, the locks? I imagine they're in there. If not, 2 damage isn't hard to find after playing a Sihil. High chance to crossbow sping this. It's got 2 out of 5.
2 licks or 4, I never miss, even at full gallop.
Okay, I mean, we're just getting really lucky. That is what it is. Still, it's there's a good chance we don't get any boosts here. We just go Kelpie. I think we play this before the Kelpie. I want to take this. I want him to have more units that could get hit, but they all have armor. I think we'll go for this.
A beautiful pair of legs, please.
I like it because we can use its order the same turn as the Kelpie. Then just set up the rain pretty quick, and then go in with Kraken late in the round. And here comes the Illusionists.
Have you ever laid eyes on it?
Cycling for Ivo.
Grandeur.
Yeah, it's armor and everything. We have to pull the Anglerfish out. We keep getting so lucky with these rain pings. Yes, Ivo's going to be gigantic. very concerning. I just don't see a way to survive the Ivo. I guess what we should do is play Renfri quickly to see if we can destroy his cycling. Well, it's not going to happen. Oh, we have a chance then. If he only has the one recruit. So we should go for the Renfri and see if we can kill the recruit.
The only good mage is a dead mage.
We want 6 damage. It's going to be absorbed by armor. Lowest version card in our deck's probably trash. The armor could set up rain. The armor's probably worth something. Just do this instead. Guy's only at 1, so we'll give it a bleed. We go messenger next.
What is it you want?
He's gonna find it again, the recruit. He's cycling another one. Couldn't quite shut it down.
Lieutenant Flaps will lead the scouts.
There it is. Probably armors again with leader. It's a lot of crossbow damage. Probably have to play the Kraken. Yeah, we probably have to play the Kraken just to try and shut down so much crossbow damage.
101, 102, 103.
We pull the melee, 2 of them lose barricade, he has 1 leader. Takes the barricade off a lot of them. Hopefully we get messenger points, because we need the messengers to get points here. Seagull's not going to play for too much because of the ranged arrow. There's the Alba, right? Yeah, it's unlock the Kraken probably.
Reality is that which, though you believe it no more, does not.
Oh, he's just not gonna use it. Fair. Doesn't want to play into the storm. So he's playing Nausicaa's, okay. Yeah, we just aren't gonna be able to match this Ivo. I think the Kelpie's our best revive. Well, actually, we'll see. It might be another messenger. No matter what, we're playing this messenger this turn, though.
Melusi sends blessings. We pay her with reverence.
New orders? No?
Re-armoring?
Must be an important lesson.
Ivo's so big. I'm excited to see how big this Ivo is. Like, sometimes there's decks you're playing against where you don't really care that much if you lose or not. This is one of those times. I'm just curious. Do we want to play Messenger here, though? It's probably the best revive. Messenger or Kelpie. Neither one are great this turn. Neither one's great. I think we'll wait a turn. We'll go with the Seagull. Could have killed this with a ping.
101,
Probably should have, but I don't think it matters what we do. So this should be messenger. Surprised he had transformed that yet.
Her grace will not
There's
be
a seagull.
pleased.
What are we boosting here? A crossbow? Yeah, there's a crossbow. Transform. Let's see here. It doesn't matter what we do. I guess Kelpie's better than Messenger because it spreads the points out. Not that it really matters.
Your descendants, my beloved. Sacrifices for Melusi, one and all.
I want to see the Ivo.
Look at what the cat dragged in.
I want to see the Ivo.
Scrubbing duty
Our deck's just not equipped to stop what he's doing, unfortunately. I'm just curious, though. How big is it? I'm gonna go with 40. Oh, we should have put that in the melee row, but it doesn't matter. This is the Ivo.
must be an important lesson in this.
Let's see it. 34, we're pretty close.
Time to get to work.
Yeah. The way you stop this deck is you shut down the recruits, but we actually just don't have the control to do that. Let's see here. Probably some Witchers. Probably some Witchers. Discard one card from the mask. Obviously, you don't want that. Discard another one from Scald. So I'll probably put this back. And there's lovely Roach. Right on time.
Best drown yourself with those damn nets.
Yeah, so it's Witchers.
When we go
A little annoying, he's gonna have some armor. We can operate our messenger though, it's pretty good. Probably should do it. As long as we're not at 4 power on the messenger, it's probably fine to go for this.
See or swallow all.
So we don't want to be off-ranked is the thing. All of his little tokens have armor too, which is annoying. Oh, he's in a tutor trial. Okay. Fair enough. Throw this down. Thin it before we draw. I'm probably looking towards if he's going to play a tempo here. We might go Kelpie. If he goes slow like this, we might not.
Take them out of my sight. Take care of the blades and they'll take care of you.
Do we feel like we need the Kelpie? I like to thin. Squirrel doesn't do much here, so it's probably just fine to squirrel the Oneiromancy. Plays towards both conditions here. Nothing else we want to hit. Maybe play the wolf pack, we'll see.
Why don't train on the cone? I hate it.
So Kelpie. It's a fairly big commitment to use the Kelpie. That's the thing. And it does die to offering as well. The raid won't do much either. Yeah, might as well play it. We have a messenger in hand, and unless we start putting some rain out, it will never do anything here. It's nice to offering. That's what should happen. Oh, it doesn't have it. Swarm with Quartermaster. Kill the stuff that doesn't have armor. Smart. That being said, I think we want to get our anglerfish out, so we'll do this. And let's go for our seagull with some carryover. Now we'll do tempo. It's going to be tempo no matter what. We're hitting his guys here, they're going to die. Alright, and we should just take this round. Perfect. We play this round, hopefully with a Kraken that we hopefully draw. Go towards round 3. We really need last say against his deck because he has so many tall punishes. We need to make sure Corrupted Fulminica is not getting hit by one. A bit rough to manage that. That's a perfect draw here. Thinned everything we want to. So we just want to try and find our good cards. And that is one of them.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
If we drew a good card there, we discard our other Scald. I think we keep the other Scald to round 3 at this point. Interesting. I think we just pass. Maintain our last say.
What are you gonna do?
It can be proactive. He has all of his big cards left. But so do we. We'll end up Fukusha on this Kelpie, which will put rain out for basically the whole round. And then get back in there, Roach. Double Messenger's quite nice. Seagull and this. We put back the Scald. Back Elder Bear. He's an open Bear Witcher. Love to see it. Like I said, these decks don't like being reactive. Or proactive, I mean. Let's just start with a Scald.
Don't you pester me.
Discard the Wolf Pack.
Why don't train on the cone? I hate it.
Do we Fukusha the Kelpie now? That is an option. Messenger doesn't make sense ever to revive here because he has 3 tall punishes at least. Could wait a turn, but in that case, what would we play here? Do anything good? So it looks like a Fukusha Kelpie turn.
You shall never find peace.
Not great because it'll avoid the rain, but then it'll play it into a row. We can put Kraken in to storm everything in. So it's not too bad.
The sea demands a price. You shall pay it.
So he has to kill that messenger, he has to kill the other messenger. Yep, there's the professional, gonna take the messenger out.
Let's get this over with.
In the end, the sea.
I'd like to go Seagull pretty soon.
Forward. Enough.
I don't think we should just go Renfri first. Do the Renfri first.
It's Batiste. Go ahead. Feel it.
Bronze from hand would be Seagull. We draw Elder Bear. It's worth 5 basically. It's not good. 6 damage could be useful. Clean up some stuff. Whatever, everything by 1. I want this. And we'll take this. Alright, Heat Waves that. Another Tall Punish gone. Still his trio. So you want him to play melee right now. Okay. Guess he's just realizing that's not going to be much value from those. There's the trio, then we drop Kraken.
I'm in no mood to talk.
We can always kill the Kraken with our leader.
Call one of the two sides. The rest will fall in place.
It might make sense to leader here and hit the 1-power Geralt, because it splashes a lot of damage around. So his next target's probably Eskel. His next target's Eskel, we actually want to wait though.
Mankind is a virus, a plague.
Kraken will die anyway. And there's Eskel.
This will be quick and painful.
And he leaves. Well guys, there's some Renfri beasts for you. A lot of interesting games today. Some decks we don't usually see. So that's a lot of fun. One thing about this deck though, as you can notice, is it doesn't have the most control, right? Your only targeted stuff's Deregere. There's not really much to do about that, to be honest. The only thing is you would love to have a Tall Punish in here, but you can't really fit it, is the thing. Right, I think you have to kill like Operator, Deregere, and 1 Seagull to run like a Geralt, which might be worth it. So what, 7, 13, 19 provisions? Do like Geralt, maybe second Savage Bear, and then a Sea Serpent or a Melusine Cultist. Might be worth it. But yeah, guys, that is the deck. Overall, this deck hasn't changed all that much over time. Like, it's pretty similar to the ones we've seen in the past. Yeah, it hasn't changed that much. It's been nerfed, though. Renfri's more expensive, Kraken's more expensive, all that good stuff. So I don't know. I think there's something in here we should probably change to fit a Tall Punish. I just couldn't find myself... Like, I felt like having this was good. The Operator, I'm not sold on Operator here. We never really draw it at the right time. It is a beast, though, which is alright. So yeah, I'd love to fit a Tall Punish in, but with Kraken so expensive, and these guys so expensive, it's really hard to do so. You'd probably have to cut Seagulls, I think, would be the way to do it. I want to try them out, because I've been told they're balanced now. So, anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed, had some fun. We had some great games today. Always fun trying out different decks. Even if it's something I don't usually like, it's usually fun for like 5 or 6 games. So, hope you guys had fun. Not many things I can make for suggestions here, because this deck's pretty standard at this point. But it still does have its potential use. I do like the... As far as Renfri decks, the only one I really like playing a lot is Renfri Compass, because that's really fun. But other than that, this one's pretty solid. I do think the Blaze of Glory one's a bit better. But if you want to play Rain, this is the best way to play Rain, because pure Rain decks just, unfortunately, don't really cut it anymore. But hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you next time.